Oh boy. Jesus. Hmm. Well, we'll read it. Layers of Fear contains content that some players may find disturbing or triggering, including depictions of aggression and violence, violent language, domestic and child abuse/neglect, unsettling childhood imagery such as dismembered or possessed dolls, disarrayed childhood belongings, unsettling depictions of human-like figures, i.e. mannequins, blood and blood-like substances, fire, visual depictions of severe bodily injuries, i.e. burns, alcohol and alcohol abuse, audible and visual hallucinations, demonic imagery, rats, dogs, confined spaces, and the sensation of being trapped or chased, depression, self-harm, and suicide. If you are sensitive to any of these themes or have a history of experiencing similar difficulties in the past, please use caution when playing and consider whether this game is appropriate for you. In the event that you find yourself having a negative reaction to this content, please remember that you can pause or stop the game, and I'll put it out there, or the video at any point and take a break as needed. For more information on mental health and access to mental health resources, please feel free to visit the links below, where you can discover more about mental health helplines and support sites. Don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. This is nice. Your mental health matters, so if it gets to be much, it's okay. Ooh, oh, the cheese. I gotta turn this down just a little bit. I'm blind. Okay. Now I can hear myself think.
I once had it all. My palate was sated, nostrils stimulated, standing venerated. And one day, you took everything away but shame and pain. I'm still not sure what game you're playing, but I'm back.
Ooh.
I'm taking what's mine.
Ooh. This is not the one I thought I was going to be playing, but the writer's story looks creepy as shit too, so. Still working.
It made me think of your poem. Congratulations.
Oh, it's one of these. Okay. The music is really nice. Honestly. Okay, I want to be able to sit at the typewriter, but I don't think I'm supposed to sit at the typewriter. Oh, I don't like the creaky floors, brother. Oh, boy.
Dear, congratulations once again on winning our competition. Let us repeat, your submission astonished us, and we are delighted to welcome you in our hermitage. Make yourself at home. The whole lighthouse is at your disposal.
A boat will arrive once a week with supplies, and if you need anything, there's a phone on the premises. Wishing you a fruitful and inspirational stay. So she just leaves it back on the ground. Oh, boy. Unnecessary.
The author of the winning essay will receive an opportunity to write the book on the subject in our lighthouse, accommodated especially for this purpose.
Motion blur. The blah, 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 blah. Agency invites all interested writers to submit their essays concerning the life and work of blah, blah, blah. One of the most mysterious and tragic figures in the history of modern art. Submissions will be open until blah, 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 blah. don't love it. Locked.
Huh? Whole lighthouse is at your disposal. My ass.
I'm an adult, Mama. Crippled or not, I can take care of myself now. It's time for you to focus on yourself. I can't wait to read that book. Love you. Yours.
Flickering lights.
Hello?
I received the word that you came to the lighthouse. You find everything to your liking.
Well, that was fast. Yeah, I'm here.
I'm very pleased to hear it. Now, are you writing?
What?
You must understand, Mrs. It is imperative that you start your work as soon as possible. I will remind you that you signed a contract. So it is very specific on the timeline. I would advise you abide by it. Goodbye.
Boys, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a while since I played a horror game, especially by myself, so...
Now that was a conversation I was too sober for.
Now this lady talks like me. Yeah, so your boy might end up being like, oh god, and have to walk away for a minute. But let's start writing. A chick, 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 chick. Fuck, the chair made me jump. Dude, you're getting no writing done. Or not. Boys and ghouls. DJ's already spooked a little. Yeah, I know you. Who dat? Who dat? Yeah.
Might as well make some good use of the phone while I'm here.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hi, darling. I'm calling to let you know I'm here. Can you believe the agency already called to see if I was working?
That's insane. Did you at least have time to settle in a bit? How's the lighthouse? Inspiring? Spooky? Haunted?
All of these things. I was just looking around and it's certainly something. How are you? Do the meds work?
Don't you worry about me, Mama. This is your time to do your work. To live your life.
Well, maybe you're right. I should probably get to it then. Bye, son. Love you.
Love you too, Mama.
Alright. You're not gonna scare me, I'm already scared. Shut the door. Oh, that's nifty.
I know how you must feel. Lost. Alone. Hopeless. You probably deserve it. But even for you, there is still a way.
Ass.
A way to bring it all back. The one precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it.
I wish I could just...
We would like to ask you to cease bothering our pest control specialists, as well as refrain from sending us any more of your highly inappropriate letters. All of our employees that visited your house reported absolutely no signs of a rodent infestation of any kind, and as such, decided not to act further than a prophylactic spraying. Please treat this letter as a final warning, or else the next envelope you'll receive will be from our lawyers.
I like this, I'll have you know that my mother is a respectable woman and does not take kindly to such accusations. It's funny. The loot? Oh. Oh. I love these horror games too, but I just can't always... Yeah. Sometimes they're a little much, but I've been jonesing to get back into them. I figured Alive is a good place to start another story-heavy one. You know. You need to grease up some hinges in this house, brother. Oh. Man after my own heart. Bourbon.
I didn't touch the workshop, just like you asked. Although I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. I brought them back to your office.
Have a nice day. Why do I sound like a crazy person? Yeah. I worry that if I ever had a house this size, I'd go insane in it too.
Figured you'd be up all night, so I made you a little treat. You know, I bet even Rembrandt occasionally took time off from being brilliant and snored his head off like the rest of us common folk. I know! In other words, get some sleep, you big dummy.
Whatever ambiance, like, they've got going on up in here. How it always hits me while I'm reading the damn notes and letters and stuff. Really be getting me. Paprika. Booze. 30. Wait a minute. That's paint. I'm glad that they have the transcription, because I'd have a hell of a time reading that. Oh, that's funny. Look at these kids. Booze 5, 10, not 30. Okay. Immersion. Ah.
How did they fuck up the length?
Soldier. My expectations? I don't have any expectations for me. I'm just gonna keep making videos and having fun.
I'm sorry for yesterday. You were right. I overreacted. It's just that this isn't about me. It's about her. Everything I do with her best interest in mind. I guess I've always believed that in an imperfect world, it's worth it to strive for perfection. Now I'm starting to sound like my father. I will work on my temper, though. Promise. We'll talk later.
Ugh. The ambiance of Spoops. Oh. Oh. That's funny. Little Vinny and partners got a rat problem. Call us now and forget about it. Mate, I don't like your paintings. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's okay. Look at that one. It's freaky as hell.
I'm so sick and tired of us talking through these notes. We live in the same house, for God's sake. Come talk to me when you're done, before you go to sleep.
This place is unsettling. I don't love it. Who the fucking what, mate? Jesus Christ. Fucking ball. Now, y'all hear doors opening and closing, right? Like, I'm not losing it. Fuck. This is why we play horror games with our friends. Piano music. Fucker. Boys, I won't lie to you. That's why I play short horror games. Is it's already a lot for the boy.
Been working all night. Don't wake me up.
My room. Yeah.
Sorry. Couldn't sleep. The leg's been acting up again. Figured I might as well do some work. I love you.
This house leaks.
The long-awaited opening of the Galactic Department Store turned into hell on Earth when the building's wiring burst into flames. While the majority of the visitors managed to reach the emergency exits in time, several unfortunate attendees were trapped in the back of the building, having no chance to escape the raging inferno. The exact number of casualties has not yet been determined, although it is estimated that at least a dozen people have been severely injured. The owner of the Galactic, Ronald Sheffield, has so far declined the comment on today's tragic events.
You can hear that, right? What goes on every time I read anything? Nice. I gotta stop shutting doors. House is too big. Paintbrushes? Oh, my keys are in here. Yeah. Can I take this with me? Yo, jeez. Cape?
I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you. Tonight it's all about you and me. Let's make it special.
You promised.
I'm sorry.
We're just gonna look down. Oh boy. Get working on your magnum opus. Get it right this time. Okay. What am I getting right this time? Ah, shit's gonna immediately hit the fan, isn't it?
Two souls. So bad.
No, this is private.
What?
No, this is private.
Why the house different? Collect a piece of this. Okay, thank you. Boy. We sit in the corner. Just... oh no. Out of reach. Okay.
They don't understand what it takes to make a good painting.
Yeah.
The work doesn't start with the brush. Just like family doesn't start with marriage. It starts with canvas.
Oh, I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Love it. Sorry, Peeps gotta respond to a text. Excuse me. Puzzles. Not very good at puzzles. Huh. What?
that pose. I want to get all those lovely curves just right.
What the heck? What?
I think I have the music for all the paintings now. I'm going to play it for you this evening. You're going to love it.
Yeah, the only way out is up. Hmm? Okay.
Sorry I haven't written in a while. I've been swarmed with work. I gotta tell you, your last letter was troubling, to say the least. I just can't believe she would set fire to your old paintings. Why would she do that? The lady in black especially? That was your tribute to her, wasn't it? I don't know what to tell you except to get her some professional help pronto. You could probably talk to someone as well. With all that's happened, I'm sure it would do you some good. I probably don't need to tell you that the buyer was sorely disappointed with the news. The new pieces just aren't selling as well as the classics. Anyway, I'll keep looking. You just hang in there and focus on your work. I know you still have it in you. I believe in you.
You can't fight her, she will break you. Love that. Fucking
No matter what we did, the fireplace just wasn't enough to warm this room.
holy fuck.
Don't be scared. It's just a book, Birdie.
Hate. Okay. Stop. Just give me. Oh, just 1 sec. Okay.
This is fine. This is good. These are great conditions. I can finish it. I can. I will. I need to. For all our sakes. For our family.
For a family? Or just for you?
Fucker.
Go on. Tip the scales.
Green.
The green of her eyes. The red of my paint.
Romance. Okay. Oh. Man, I am just losing it. Aren't I?
I had the most beautiful...
Didn't mean to skip your dialogue, dear. Guess I'm dying. Well, save point. Hey, this fuck. Dad needs just a second, sorry. I'm gonna get a drink of water. That buildup is giving me anxiety. Do I have to rotate you? What the shit is the problem here? There you go. Ah? I do not understand. Cool, I guess I took 1,000 steps, so that's... Hmm. Not the key to that room. Perception can be changed. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
How can two people who once loved each other so fully, so profoundly, drift so far apart? My husband barely speaks to me anymore. He just slithers in and out of his study, obsessively working on one failed painting after another. He won't even sleep with me anymore. I can tell he's disgusted by me. The look he gave me the other day. That pathetic, hurtful look. A combination of shame, guilt, and repulsion. I've come to realize that I've become a monster in my husband's eyes. It feels like nothing a woman should ever experience. Still, being the good wife that I am, I decided to realize my husband's fantasy. If he thinks me a monster, I will sure as hell act the part.
Okay. Always bad. Always, always bad. Mm-mm.
Watch him drown.
Alright. Only way out is through. Right? I just know the moment I see any other person, I'm gonna lose my shit. Oh my goodness. Ah. Going in, sir. Oop, booze. Uh.
I hated it. This felt as if it wasn't my hand that wrote the letters when using it.
Jump scare incoming? Boys and ghouls? Oh. Eh? Eh. Ugh.
What we witnessed today, while entirely worthless in artistic terms, might be an invaluable case study for psychologists. These harsh words came from none other than Jason Hughes. The famed critic was one of the first to appreciate the works of, and whose praise once contributed to his first spectacular success. When asked if such brutal criticism was indeed called for, especially in light of the recent tragic events, Hughes responded, quote, "As critics, it is our duty to critique art, but not to judge the artist. The man has been through a lot lately, and obviously it has taken its toll on him. Still, if we were to remain silent and pretend this is even remotely acceptable, we would be doing the artist a disservice." Other critics were only slightly more lenient, as the
Ah, I did not want to go downstairs.
Have a responsibility. Finish it.
Nope.
Linen won't do. Anyone can paint on a linen canvas. I am not anyone.
You're good for me. I'm... going through it right now.
First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor. So I used a razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hand steady.
Oh, so I'm crazy.
Figured you'd be up all night.
Nope, read that already. Yeah, I just gotta find the time, and now that I'm not in school anymore, I think it'll be okay.
First, I looked for...
Ah. Memories.
No, this is I had the most beautiful dream last night.
Oh, this is like my hub.
He came to me, embraced me, loved me, as he once did. But we both know that while I dreamed my silly little dream, it was you. It was you he really lusted for.
Okay.
I hereby resign from service as maid in house.
But yeah, for me, still working on it. Still trying to figure that out.
I'm seeing you like this. You're not well. You were sweating and shaking all night, and now there you are, locked in your workshop as usual. This whole tortured artist nonsense has got to stop.
Just a heads up, everybody, this one will not be as long as the others.
It's not like I'm some drunkard. I know how to handle my liquor.
You keep the fire in your office just to stop me, don't you? You hate me that much?
Oh man.
Don't push me away.
I'm freezing, for God's sake.
Minced mice, chunky, crunchy. Carcasses starving me out, constantly sick.
Good to know I'm the problem.
All I asked for was an edible meal. Or at least one that had any taste at all. This is my house. You can't keep locking me in. You're so afraid of fire. How can you cut off the means of escape? Suddenly, everything I find relaxing is a fire hazard.
Oh God. Whoa.
Defy death. Defy entropy. Defy the flames. Finish it!
Rude. Man, why are all the doors locked in my house?
The life of painting, the soul. I need it. I need it to be perfect, striking, vibrant life. Life, fire!
Dick. Yeah. I'm, to be honest, somewhat of a private person other than what you guys see here and on the Discord, but I've thought about it. I'm just not very, like, in my own approximation, I'm not very interesting.
Why did you stop? That dude was perfect.
Oh, that makes me uneasy.
Here are the calculations you asked for. You need to also include the cost of lamps for every room.
I don't care how much it costs. She's afraid of fire. We will have electricity, and that is that.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool for me. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where the rest of these frickin' pieces are. Once I get these pieces of canvas, I'm probably going to call it a night. Just because, I'm a coward. Ooh, nice and bright. Wonder how long that'll fucking last.
It's been a while. It took me 6 months to be able to hold a pen again. 6 long and painful months. But I finally did it. It still hurts, but the pain is just bearable enough for me to jot down a few lines. Oh, the things we take for granted. Wow, that's deep. I think I better rest some more, before I put ancient philosophers to shame. I mean, I've seen you in my house so many times, and yet I could never find the courage to face you directly.
It guides the hand. Rats. Rude. Ah, this game's cool, but I've got chills. It's ambiance very scary. Green.
You always wanted to have a huge garden. Green calms your nerves, you said. Is this the right door for me?
Oh boy. Well, we're finding out, aren't we? Okay. Do you still need a key? Okay. Oh, not my fave.
No excuses, no accidents, no weakness. Just fire from the depths of your soul. Finish it.
Okay, candle, not a key. Come on, Jack. Spiffy. Allons-y.
I never wanted it to come to that. But here we are. I will protect myself.
Find something to hold her back? What? Ah. Not a fan.
Since my last letter, things only got worse. Yesterday, a stool broke underneath me. My cup stuck to a kitchen table. We need new servants. But these people are so lazy. It's like nobody wants to work anymore.
Okay.
As of today, I'm resigning from work at this house. I think I don't have to explain my reasons. You know how life in this house looks. If I could give you some advice, think about being more understanding and a bit nicer to future servants.
I'm done. I'll do it myself. Keeping the house from breaking apart can't be that hard. Why can't you understand? I'm working in here! I swear if I'm interrupted one more time... I thought it would be harder. It should be harder. Bones shouldn't break so...
What are you talking about? Remy, you could play it. Are you a thing? I'm off my frickin' gourd, man. What the fuck, brother? Mans is losing it. Are we done? Bro, your house is thicked up. I got chills. They're multiplying.
The only thing that could make her smile.
Yeah, it was.
Honey, what in the world are you doing? What did the doctor say about straining yourself? Leave that thing alone. It's not going anywhere. I needed to remove the flesh from the bone. At first, I was lost as to how, but then I sawed it off with a handsaw, boiled it, then put the bone in a mortar. I had to get one, obviously. This was not something I'd done before. Finally, I mixed the dust with some white paint. It made for a lovely undercoat.
See the reflection? That's pretty cool. I failed. I didn't get all of my bits and bobs. Oh. Nice. Okay. Everybody. Do I want to call it? Yeah, this seems like a good stopping point. We're eventually going to get through all of it. But... boom, boom, boom. I think that'll be it for tonight. Just a quick one. Been tired lately too, so I'm gonna try and get to bed. But please remember to like and subscribe and share it with your friends, because I don't know, everybody likes to see people get scared, I guess. This one is very chilling. It's not so much in your face, but I appreciate y'all, and I hope everybody has a good night.